Tiger Woods, comeback? Sounds like an oxymoron. The 14-time Grand Slam winner has decided not to play in his next two events. All week long, CSUB Roadrunner head basketball coach Rod Barnes figured that Cal State would play a great game against New Mexico State, but he doesn't want things to go to his team's head. The CSUB women's basketball team got on a roll this time last year, and recent history seems to be repeating itself. Barnes wants to make sure his squad doesn't get too complacent.
Well, it's funny you mentioned the word dirty, which some people associate him with. You know, you're talking about the kick in Oklahoma City during the playoffs.
Yes.
Didn't get suspended for that. I thought, got away with one.
The women's basketball team seems to be peaking at the right time.
It's time to grow up. Get over it. Start doing your thing in a more mature manner. You're not getting any younger. It's time to show the league not just your physical prowess, but essentially how mentally tough you can be. If you don't want to go someplace, you need to make sure that you've got the wherewithal to say, I'm not trying to go here. I got a no trade. It's going to be built in, and this is where it's going to be.
Now, saying the 2016 baseball season wasn't kind to CSUB would be an extreme understatement.
And people are watching you closer now than they were a couple of years ago. First of all, you're a better player than you were, but now you're starting to get this reputation of sort of being out of control, not exactly controlling your emotions. And if players in this league understand one thing, if they know how to get to you mentally, they're going to give it to you.
And there's interim head coach Jeremy Beard as his runners hosted defending Pac-12 champ Utah. We're tied at 2 in the bottom of the fourth, and Jeremy Metzger up with one on. He hits this shot down the right field line, and it gets into the corner. A run scores and Metzger slides in the third with the RBI triple and a 3-2 runners lead. Two batters later, catcher Andrew Penner hits a liner through the left side of the infield. Metzger comes in to score, and the runners have a 4-2 lead after 4. It stayed that way until runners freshman reliever Kenny Johnson walked the Utes Max Shulman home with the bases loaded to cut the runners lead to 4-3. Now the next batter was Deshaun Kearney, and he's going to hit this sac fly to left to score another run. That's going to tie things at 4. However, the runners would score twice in the 7th and hold on to defeat Utah 6-5. The Condors ran up against a San Diego team which had won 9 of its last 10 entering last night. And on $5 Kids jersey night, the Condors tried to avoid a 5th straight loss. San Diego Shea Theodore with this goal for a 1-0 lead. Same score in the second, and the Condors' Anton Lander feeds Jesse Puljavari for the goal, and we're tied at 1. Still tied at 1 in the third, and Theodore's shot is stopped. But Chris Wagner in the putback and a 2-1 San Diego advantage. Tied at 2 with just over a minute remaining, and Puljavari is on the wrong end of this goal steal. Nick Cardillis takes it back, and this is the game winner. San Diego would give the Condors their 5th straight loss. Everyone canceled their CIF Central Section playoff soccer games last night, except the Independence boys. The Falcons hosting Mission Oak, and this was a thriller. Check out the goal by the Falcons' Mario Mesa. Weaves his way through the entire Mission Oak defense for the score. This game would eventually go to overtime tied at 3, but the Falcons decided it's time to go home in the extra session. Jose Orellana from close range gives Independence the 4-3 victory as they advance to the semifinal round.